Thank you so much for staying with us. We're switching to football now on the SportsMax Zone. Schoolboy football was in full swing around the region on Wednesday. In Trinidad and Tobago, Trinity College East won the SSFL Intercol East Zone after beating San Juan North 1-0 in a keenly contested match at the Larry Gomez Stadium in Arima. Here are the highlights.
Give them thanks. Let's have a look quickly at the highlights. As there goes Faustin, coming in field with it. Still Faustin, having the shot, but going over the bar. Then CEEN with a free kick. Dalrymple diving to his left, just pushed it out. Dalrymple is also, he had a very good game in the goal for Trinity East. This one going over the bar. And then this is Faustin again, having the shot, going just wide. And, then Noel playing that ball to Thomas. Thomas should have looked to play back in field, had the shot. It went over the bar and never threatened. Then the corner from Trinity East, just going over the bar. The header over the bar. And then this was Faustin on the go, getting up, going past the defender and slotting it past the goalkeeper. And that was all she wrote. A wonderful goal here from Faustin to give his team the title as Coca-Cola East Zone Intercol champions. And there was Barnwell having a shot that went just over the bar. And so at the end of it, 1-0.
We say congratulations to Trinity College East Lands, and what a goal from Jaheim Faustin. He had a couple of opportunities in the match, and of course, you know, he kept pressing until he was able to capitalize on the opportunity and score the only goal for his team, the winning goal.
You know, sometimes when players like these begin to shine, Mariah, George and I had spoken about this some time ago, that it begins to tell you a little bit how old you are getting, because his dad, Marvin Faustin, was an outstanding soca warrior, and I had covered him extensively as a player. So to see his son now being big enough to be making the headlines, it just underlines the fact that I've been in this business for several decades. But a good fight there by him, because he lost his balance, he tumbled over in the box and fought his way back up to his feet and got his good shot off. In a time when we are seeing a lot of players attacking, as soon as they are knocked, they tumble over and then start squealing for penalties or an appeal for a penalty. But he didn't do that, Faustin did. He got his act together and scored a good goal. And the Intercol national title now beckons for Trinity, and let's see how well they'll do. I think there's another big zonal final on Friday, which we'd have to look out for as well. But here's the play again. He's going into the box. Well, he loses his... He was challenged.
Yes.
I don't know if we had a closer look at it, if he was fouled, but the defender, you know, just threw his body all over him. Granted, he wasn't yet in the box, so it wouldn't have been a case of him calling for a penalty. But I still would want to credit him for his determination, because he was going toward goal, clean on the goalkeeper alone, and his determination triggered in his mind that he needed to get back on his feet and try to score, which he did. So I think that's a very good winner.
Yeah, determination, definitely the word, because as I said, he had a couple of opportunities before Lance, and they were very, very close chances, and you know, he was unable to capitalize on those chances. So for me, I was actually happy when he netted that goal, based on the fact that he had come close to scoring so many times. Now Trinity East will be up against Fatima College on Thursday. We've seen Fatima College, the highlights from the matches. We've watched the match on SportsMax. This is going to be a mouth-watering matchup.
Yeah, and there's also the zonal final between St. Benedict's and the Intercol title holders presentation college. I think that comes up tomorrow as well. So
I'm taking prize for that one.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge match. Both teams have impressed us so far this season. And I think many people think that St. Benedict's College will win this one.
I think so too. But presentation used to be, well, back when I went to Naparima Girls. Prez is my neighbor.
Yeah.
As I told you before, it's a gate that separates Naparima Girls from Presentation College.
Yeah.
So much so that when I was in Form 1, the guys used to like throw across teddy bears and stuff. So the Form 1 girls in NAP. So I'm taking my neighbor's school.
So did you get any of those teddy bears?
I got lots of teddy bears.
Lots of teddy bears. Wow. So you girls didn't fight over them?
No. You would know who they were sending it for.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. To Jamaica now, where the finalists for the DaCosta Cup were decided on Wednesday at the St. Elizabeth Technical High School in Santa Cruz. Both matches went to penalties. 9-time champions Clarendon College clashed with last season's runners-up Manning School in the first semi-final. Dean Smith and Chris Taylor was on commentary duties, and they have the highlights.
Here's a look at the full-time highlights. The moment for Manning's came in the 15th minute. Long ball played up. Devontae Hodges should have played it to his goalkeeper. Instead, tried to do something special, but something special was done by that man, Jamalik Porter. 19 goals for the season. A great finish from the left to the right. All right about that one, Chris Taylor.
Into the back of the net. 19 on the season, leading goal scorer in the DaCosta Cup. And what a lead that was for Manning's. Against the run of play, you would have to say.
Devontae Rodney came forward, fired straight to Romeo Daniels in goal for Clarendon College.
Yeah, he was a thorn in the side of Clarendon College, especially from that right flank of the attack for Manning's. Devontae Rodney.
They had another attempt through Stewart, who came deep.
Yeah.
Scarlett rather, yeah. And he played that to the side netting. But Clarendon College, they were not out of it. That cross here came to Douglas, who played it through to Akima Jones, firing straight to the keeper, Ashani Campbell, who did well to hold that one off. They had continued to come forward, Clarendon College. This header from Christoph Graham off the upright and cleared by Manning's away from danger.
Brilliant
Beautiful
ball
header
into the box by Akima Jones yet again. There he is again. This was for the goal though from Kaheem Dixon. Assist to Jones. Finish for Dixon. 14 on the season. And they were all square after 52 minutes, Clarendon College. They score in every game.
Yeah. The first one. Douglas missed. The captain missed for Clarendon College. Pressure. That was a miss from Devontae Rodney. The first failure from a Manning's player. Gallimore in sudden death did well for Clarendon College. And KJ Williams.
2 saves for Romeo Daniels, and he is definitely the hero.
Well, the second semi-final saw Manchester High up against another Clarendon team, Central High. Both teams looking to get one step closer to winning their first ever DaCosta Cup title. Highlights time.
Here are the full match highlights. Manchester, they definitely had a better start. Carnegie there with a shot. Not really troubling. Goalkeeper Leon Ricketts for Central High had that one measured. But in the 24th minute, Central High would get the advantage. The ball played to Shane Gordon. Almost fell, but was able to connect with Stephen Hamilton. Delightful ball across to Delaney Clark. Follow-up goal. The captain, the centre forward, the centre man. Very good follow-up there. Central, against the run of play, took the lead. But Manchester, they had their own attacks. And this man, Adrian Campbell, fired wide after getting in behind the Central back line. Another attempt. This time it was through Yarrick Carnegie. He was pulled down by Stephen Hamilton. The follow-up from Campbell went to Begin, but eventually Stephen Duar pointed to the spot, and Carnegie, he missed it. Shockwaves across St. Elizabeth as a Carnegie. Yeah, he fired it into the upright. Central had a lifeline, but they would continue. He would continue getting in behind the back line. Brought down by Henrik Gordon. And the substitute would come forward, number 8. He was then substituted, Bartley, but he converted so coolly. And it It was 1-1 after 55 minutes. Falling short at this moment. This moment set them back. Ashman. High into Santa Cruz Square. This was a lifeline for them. Ayton went to the left and came up trumps. Douglas went right, but it was wrong. But it was all right from the captain. A captain's knock. Number 19. The boys from Maypen Run, they rejoice. Central High. Into the
Clarendon College and Central Highlands, they now head to the DaCosta Cup final. Analyze this one for me.
Well, let's first of all congratulate Central High on getting a result there, albeit on penalties, in a gripping match that saw both teams looking very nervous. They'll have a tough task against Clarendon College because they have the know-how of winning championship titles, not only DaCosta Cup titles, but Olivia Shield titles and Champions Cup as well. So Central High will have a tall order, but credit to their determination and keeping their nerves, at least the ones that scored, because penalty shootouts are always difficult. We've seen, well, history is replete, Mariah, with the high-quality world-class players missing penalties in a penalty shootout, because you feel the weight of your entire country or your fan support on your shoulders, and it's very, very tough. My heart goes out to Manchester High because it just seems as if they don't know how to win titles. If they were a World Cup team, I suspect that they would be the Netherlands. Very good, having several opportunities with teams over the years that would be good enough to win the championship, and somehow they don't win. The Netherlands were 3-time beaten finalists at the World Cup, 74 to West Germany, 78 to Argentina, and 2010 to Spain. Manchester High have gone deep into the Costa Cup football several years with high-quality teams, and somehow, some way, they find a way not to go all the way. Not to take anything away from Central High, because although they were underdogs, they went into the match with fierce determination and they got the result on the penalty shootout. Now they have Clarendon College to topple, and that's going to be another tall order.
Yeah, and seeing that both teams advanced on penalties, do we expect the final to go to penalties? And if so, who's your winner?
I have to favour Clarendon College to win the title because, first of all, it was surprising to many that they had to go to penalties to win their semi-final against the Manning School, which is a very good team as well. And they were showing themselves from last year, Manning's High, to be a team that had a lot of potential in the coming years. So Clarendon College, based on their pedigree, would be favourites to win, and I would take them to win. But I'm happy to see Central High getting as far as they have, and I wish them all the best against the Clarendon College team that has Lenny Hyde coaching them, and Lenny Hyde knows how to coach champions. Yeah,
good luck to both teams, and we look forward to that final. Well, schoolboy football continues on your home of champions. The Champions Cup semi-finals in Jamaica will be played on Saturday at Savannah Park. Jamaica College plays St. Andrew Technical High School at 4 p.m. 5 Eastern Caribbean Time, and at 6:15 p.m. 7:15 Eastern Time, Kingston College played Clarendon College. Before we go to break, it's time to announce 4 of the 6 winners of tickets to the Champions Cup semis on Saturday. I say congratulations to Jermaine Grant, Christoph Green, Akeem Grange, and Joel James. Well, here's your chance to win a pair of tickets to the Champions Cup on Saturday by answering this question. Clarendon College are the defending Champions Cup winners. Who did they beat in last season's final? WhatsApp your answers to 876-564-7661, and the winner will be announced later on the show.